so today we're going to be testing some Dollar Tree products. And the first thing that I'm going to use is a facial mist. And it's a hydrating and rejuvenating facial mist. I'm going to use that to hydrate my face. It's really cute packaging, if you can see it. And it's by the company Bolero. So we're going to let that sit in. My skin, I normally have dry skin and oily skin. I have like a mixture of dry skin and oily skin. And so the look that I like, however, I don't like a real dry look. I like a look that has a little bit of sheen or mist to it. So I'm going to try to achieve that using these products today. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is my eyebrows. And that typically takes the longest. And I'm going to use the LA Colors Auto Eyeliner in Brown. I'm just going to take a spoolie and brush up the hairs. I haven't been to the salon yet to get my eyebrows, toes, or nails done just yet. But I have that on my list of things to do. We can have a little conversation if you would like. Let me share with you how I ended up going to an HBCU. So, as you know, that I originally, from my intro video, I was telling you guys that I wanted to be a pharmacist. So my plan was to go to, Auburn University. And I applied for Auburn, got accepted into Auburn. And my mom, once she realized where a lot of my friends were going to, she also thought that it would be a good idea if I was to go up there with them. And then I was also a little sad that me and my friends were about to separate, because we had been friends since middle school. Then we went to high school together. And then I thought that I was going to a different college than them, because they were all going to A&M. So the thought that they was going to a different college, that kind of bothered me as well. So what I'm going to do now is use the LA Color Pro Concealer in the color Chestnut to align my eyebrows and make them clean. And then I'm going to go into lining the eyebrows. So I thought about it, and of course, before you get into pharmacy school, you will have to go and take your basic classes. So I will still have to apply for pharmacy school. So with that being said, I said, well, why not? Why not go to A&M? I thought it was going to be too late because a lot of people hadn't already applied, and I was the last one on board to even go or apply for that school. So I went ahead and applied for it, and I applied for financial aid and everything. It wasn't too late for me to do all that, thank God. And I got accepted, of course. And then I attended Alabama A&M. Now, once we got to A&M, I'm not going to say that it was a culture shock or anything, but it was quite different. And that's in a good way. It was quite different. That's in a good way. So, because I had applied last and got approved to everything last, all my friends ended up staying in Thick Pen Hall, which is the freshman dorm. Me, I had to stay in a upperclassman dorm because I applied late. So I wasn't able to stay with my friends, but that was okay. That was cool. At least I was still there with them. And so on move-in day, my dad dropped me off. I checked into my room, and I met my roommate. My roommate was really cool, and it just went from there. So I had my major going into A&M. I decided to major in biology since I wanted to do pharmacy school. So I majored in biology, took my underclassmen classes, and that was really that. Now I can say that was the best decision I ever made in my life. And I say that because my professors were great. Like, even though it's a big university, they really took out time to get to know and help their students. They really did. And, you hear all of these things about HBCUs and how unorganized they are and this and that. I mean, we had our problems, with the beginning and not having things in place. But I can assure you that they didn't stop working until everything was in place for you. You didn't have to worry about getting kicked out because your financial aid hadn't arrived or anything like that. So, my first semester, I had a heavy class load. Now, remember, I'm going to a HBCU. This is different for me. I'm on my own. Nobody to tell me what to do. And so, everything was just going great. When you get in college, you think you're grown. At least that's what I thought. You're grown, can't nobody tell me what to do. So, I'm going to blend some of this in. So I did my classes. Now, we used to have this club called the Lighthouse. And the club the Lighthouse would be jumping every Thursday, college night, every Thursday. Now, if you got an 8 o'clock class and you going to the Lighthouse on a Thursday, that ain't nothing but a setup for trouble. And what I do, had an 8 o'clock class, went to her lighthouse on Thursday. But guess what? I got up, went to classes, and did what I had to do. Not saying that it didn't affect my grade, because it did. It did again. So it was a very different experience. Like, I don't have the words to explain how attending the HBCU is, how different it is. Because it was a good experience for me. I really enjoyed going to A&M. I really did. I always say I wish I could go back and do it all over again, because I would. Okay, I think that's gonna do it for these eyes. I don't know, guys. Talking to you all and trying to do these eyes. Okay, I'm gonna blend some of that concealer in, so they can start blending in with my face. So, on Sundays, they would always cook a good home cooked meal for you in the caf. We had this thing called the block, and that's where we would be at when fraternities and sororities would do their probation. Not probation, they probate show. Probation. Well, it was a cool experience. So the semester had went by, and I it was time for grades to come in. And I thought, because I thought I was grown, that you would get your grades. No, 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 no. My grades went home to my mom. She got my grades. Although I could look online to see what I made, she overall had my grades. In that particular semester, I made a D in the class. D. Ooh, y'all. She let me have it. She let me have it. I didn't know they were going to go home. So I got fussed at about the D. And talk about, that's not what I sent you up there for. And you need to get your word. But I can assure you that next semester, I did what I had to do to bring that GPA up. Okay. So I got this little tip from another YouTuber. Because when she does her makeup, she likes to make sure she has like a glow. And she uses like a liquid highlighter, shimmer. So I'm going to use this LA Colors liquid shimmer highlighter. I'm not going to use a lot of it, but I just want my skin to have like a glow to it. second semester rolled around after Christmas break. I buckled down more in the books. Brought my GPA up. But I still enjoyed myself. If you've never attended an HBCU or even like a game or anything like that, check it out. Just check it out. Just take a day. If you have a HBCU in your state, country, just check it out. Go to one of their football games or something. You will enjoy the tailgating. Because we know how to tailgate. So the next thing that I'm going to do is do my foundation. Now I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me, the Dewy Fit Me, the Dewy Smooth Fit Me, and the number 360, which is called Mocha. And this is not a Dollar Tree product, but this is an everyday foundation that I wear because I do wear the Fenty, the Rihanna's Fenty. But because that's a more expensive product, I don't typically wear it every day. So I'm just going to take some of that and put it on my my hand. And I like to use a beauty blender. Some people like to use brushes, but I use a beauty blender. And I'm going to use this double-sided beauty blender. I'm going to use this side right here. So I like for my foundations to give me full coverage, but I also like for it to look natural. You know, sometimes when you wear foundations, they can, what is it called? They can, like change colors. Like it can make you look gray. It can make you look whiter. It can. That's what I like about the Rihanna. It really doesn't do that. That's how I ended up going to A&M. Y'all, I mean, I can't tell y'all enough that was the best decision I ever made. Best decision. Did I go and, did I ever go to pharmacy school? No, I didn't. A lot of my plans changed up. And that's going to be another story time. A lot of my plans changed up. But I did finish school. I did get my master's degree. And I did get my EDS. So I'm kind of, you know, proud of myself. So I did get some things accomplished. I did apply for and went to doctoral program. I finished all my courses. Did very well. I think I ended my courses with a 3.6 GPA. That was a breeze. The courses was a breeze. The classes, once after I finished undergrad and did my master's and things, the classes were pretty simple. It was, the only thing stressful about it was me, you know, raising a child, having to work, and finishing up. But other than that, the classes were easy to me. But anyway, with the doctoral program, I got to the point where it was time for me to do my dissertation. And the doctoral program requires steps for that. And you have to first start with the first 3 chapters, and you have these committees that you do, and I just could not get the 3 chapters approved. So with that being said, every time they deny it, I'll have to go back and revise it and pay another fee to get in the dissertation class again. So every time that happened, I would have to pay. So I said, So, but I am going to finish it because I hate that I made it that far and wasn't able to complete it. It says doctoral graduate with the exception of dissertation, which really don't, to me that don't mean a thing if I finish my classes and my dissertation didn't complete my dissertation. But I am going to, that's what I'm definitely going to do, because I have like 4 more years before I retire. And that's what I'm definitely going to do. I'm going to finish that. That's one of my goals. And I should have been really just concentrating on the dissertation during this quarantine. That's what I should have been doing. Now that I think about it. Okay. Flawless. It makes your face look just fresh and clean. And alright, so now I think I'll do a little bit of eyeshadow. A little bit of eyeshadow. Again, I don't know what color I'm wearing, so that means I'm just going to use do a neutral eye. So I'm using the e.l.f. product. I did not get this from Dollar Tree, but Dollar Tree do sell e.l.f. products. I can use this one. This is the LA Colors eyeshadow palette. And they have a pretty gold in there that I want to use. I'm just going to go in the corners with this gold. Again, I don't want anything dramatic today. I'm not an expert at makeup at all. I just do what works for me. Then I'm going to use like a lighter color on the top part. Stated earlier, I didn't get to go to pharmacy school. Went to my other degrees and all that. Oh, I was talking about finishing up the dissertation. So I am going to finish that up. Y'all, it's hard. Like, I always thought that I was like so smart, just so smart. because I would fly through my classes with a breeze, like making all these good grades. But man, that dissertation was hard. But again, I don't think I had the proper guidance, because they would tell me what to do. They would tell me I had two committees. My committees consisted of 3 people. And you pick them in the profession that you're going in. Also look at the type of papers that they wrote, and you get paired up like that. So every time I would submit my dissertation, my committee would say, okay, this is good, let's send it off. But when it goes to the second committee, which is I think it's SAS, they will shoot it down. So I'm like, well, why was it good for them, but it ain't good for y'all? I don't know. That just was strange to me. It was very strange to me. And I feel like I just didn't have a lot of good guidance. My committee members were nice and all that, but I don't know. It's just something about that. First, we have to be the ones to find our committee. I don't think we should have to do that. I think the school should be responsible for putting your committee together. All right, then I'm going to go into my corners, because I said I wanted to just keep it simple. I'm going to go into my corners with like a darker brown. Shot down so many times, that can mess up your way. It did for me. It could mess up your self-esteem, because again, I was the type of student that was used to succeeding real quick, and for my paper to get turned down so many times, I started questioning myself. Do I really have what it takes to complete this program? So, I know I was a good writer, because let me tell you, back at A&M, I had this teacher that is an English teacher. So I majored in biology in undergrad, majored biology, and I had a double major, biology and English. And so I had this teacher. We had to write an analogy of Frankenstein. Now, prior to going to A&M, I don't think we really focused on, in school, and that's what we really need to start doing. I don't think we focused in school on how to write papers. I don't remember. So, y'all, I struggled with that paper. The first time I got that paper back, it was so red from all the marks. Oh my goodness, she tore my paper over there red. Tore it up. And I got that paper back, I know, about 4 or 5 times. But guess what? When I got it right, I got it right. So my undergrad English teacher, Lord, I wish I remember her name, because she helped me out so much. Taught me how to write. But I guess, I don't know. I don't know. I guess wasn't good enough or whatnot. But I'm going to finish that degree. That's for sure. So now I'm going to use a little bit concealer up under my eyes and little areas to highlight that just a little bit. Again, I'm using the LA Colors. Sometimes the concealers, y'all, can make you look white or gray. You got to be careful, so I don't put a lot on. I don't want a lot on. I want to go in with my beauty blender. So now I'm going to use a little concealer. I use a concealer stick to do my contouring. I really don't do a lot of contouring as well. Okay, so now I'm going to use a little not eyeshadow, blush. It's by the product Hard Candy. Another great Dollar Tree find. And it doesn't have the color, but I'm going to use this like pink color right here. And then I'm going to use this Hard Candy highlighter. Very cute palette. Okay, so for eyeliner, I'm using the LA Colors Auto Eyeliner in black. I like to put eyeliner on before I put my lashes on. I'm also going to use the LA Color Primer Mascara before I put my eyelashes on. I'm going to prime my eyelashes. Then I'm going to go in with the LA Colors Volumizing Mascara Waterproof. Now, it's going to take me, I'm not good at eyelashes, so I'm going to have to come back and let you see how that looks in a second. And I'm back. Got my eyelashes applied. Now I don't do all those dramatic eyelashes. I'm going to outline my lips with the brown liner. And I'm going to use, I can't remember where I got this lipstick from, it's so old. This neutral lipstick. And that's it, everybody. It took longer than I thought it was going to take. Again, what do you think? I'm going to take my hair down. Do it look natural? Didn't do too much? Comment below. So let me take my hair down, and then you can see the full face.